In the late 1950s, a chilling fear gripped America, the threat of a sudden, devastating Soviet nuclear first strike. The Sputnik shock of 1957 had already shattered American complacency, suggesting the Soviets were far ahead in rocket technology. Then whispers began about a vast Soviet arsenal of intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBM. This was the birth of the missile gap, a terrifying belief that the USSR possessed significantly more long-range missiles than the United States, leaving America vulnerable. This perceived imbalance became a potent political weapon. John F. Kennedy, then a senator, famously campaigned on closing this supposed gap, painting the Eisenhower administration as weak and allowing America to fall behind. Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev, ever the showman, fueled these anxieties with public boasts about his nation's missile production, often exaggerating their capabilities to intimidate the West. Behind the scenes, the CIA was scrambling for accurate intelligence. Early estimates, often based on limited information like test launches and factory capacities, painted a grim picture. They projected hundreds, even thousands, of Soviet ICBM by the early 1960s. But getting eyes on the ground, or rather, from the sky, proved incredibly difficult. This uncertainty created a breeding ground for fear and miscalculation. The crucial shift came with the U-2 spy plane missions. Flying at altitudes above 70,000 feet, these covert aircraft could photograph vast swaths of Soviet territory. One particular mission in August 1960, designated Operation Overflight, finally provided irrefutable evidence. The U-2 photos showed something astonishing, something that completely contradicted the prevailing fears. The intelligence revealed not an armada of ICBM, but a paltry few. The Soviets possessed only a handful of operational intercontinental ballistic missiles, perhaps 4 at most. Their boasted capabilities were largely based on a single operational site and a lot of empty rhetoric. The missile gap was, in fact, a missile myth, a dangerous, politically charged fabrication. Despite this newfound knowledge, the political momentum was hard to stop. The Kennedy administration, even after being briefed on the true figures, continued to advocate for a massive buildup of American missile capabilities. Programs like the Minuteman ICBM and Polaris submarine-launched missiles were accelerated, ensuring that America would indeed possess overwhelming nuclear superiority. The legacy of the missile gap is a stark reminder of how easily fear can be weaponized in geopolitics. It showcased the immense difficulty of accurate intelligence gathering in a closed society and the readiness of politicians to exploit public anxiety for strategic advantage. It was a phantom threat that drove real-world consequences, costing billions and escalating the arms race. The missile gap controversy stands as a pivotal moment, shaping not only the trajectory of the Cold War but also influencing how intelligence is gathered, analyzed, and presented to leaders, underscoring the vital need for robust, verifiable facts in an era of existential threat. To understand another hidden truth from the Cold War's shadowy battlefields, watch our next video on the Cuban Missile Crisis's closest near misses.